So it's Mother's Day, and as a mother, we're going to talk about one of my favorite mother-daughter fashion episodes of a show of all time, Ugly Betty, Season 1, Episode 11, Swag. In this episode, Betty gets this bag from Christine, but it reminds her of a bag that her mother owned when she was young, and her mother gave it to her. Now, this bag is the 85th anniversary Gucci Hobo bag with the horse bit clasp. And what I find very interesting about this bag is that everyone in the show thinks it's the most amazing bag ever, but it actually got lukewarm reviews. People thought it was ugly and too busy, and they kind of objected to how some versions of it actually used fur. And a big part of the reason why Betty loves this bag so much, even though it's not her usual maximalist style at all, is it reminds her of the bag her mother gave her when she was 3, which I was able to see in a very blurry close-up here from a photo from her childhood. And I spent way too much time online trying to figure out this bag because I was like, oh, Patricia Field wouldn't have just used a random bag. But then I found out she didn't actually style the bags for this video. It was this other costume designer called Eduardo. So for the prop bag, initially I was looking for bags from the 80s. And I found this bag. And I was like, well, this is similar. This is a vintage, basically Etienne Onina. Sorry if I said it wrong bag. Betty's mum might have had it in the 80s. But it's not the same. And then I thought, once I realized Patricia didn't design it, I thought maybe the other designer, changed their mind and really wanted to promote the whole range of the 85th collection. And I found Betty's mum's bag. So, spoiler alert, Betty's mum is a time traveler. Betty was born in 1984, so her mum time traveled to 2006 from 1984, I guess, or even before then, picked up a limited edition Gucci canvas horsebit saddlebag, and then brought it home and gave it to Betty. And then this photo was taken to close the time travel loop. And look how happy she looks. Her daughter has a cute bag, and she successfully conquered time and space. No, seriously, in the real world, I think what happened was they probably wanted to promote a lot of the bags from the 85th collection, the 85th anniversary collection in the episode. So they just grabbed another one that was a similar style to the horsebit episode, but they didn't use fur. They used the canvas one. In reality, I think Mrs. Suarez might have had a Gucci bag in the 80s because we know that before she married Ignacio, spoiler alert, she was a wealthy married woman in Mexico. So who knows? All time travel, Doctor Who jokes aside, I think this bag is a classic example of TV shows in the 2000s picking product placement fashion over a character's actual style. I think if they wrote this episode and actually didn't need to do product placement, they would have picked a completely different bag for Betty, for Christine to give her. One of the big themes in this thing is that everyone, compliments Betty all of a sudden because she's got this Gucci bag which doesn't go with her outfit, doesn't reflect her style. And she even says, oh, I feel beautiful. For the first time, I feel beautiful when I walk around with my Gucci. And that really makes you feel like this is product placement. It's a walking advertisement. Buy this bag because it even makes ugly Betty feel beautiful, and it's Gucci. You know what? Sometimes shows have to do product placement. I just really wish that for this story about Betty connecting with her mother, it was more of a bag that reflected Betty's own personal style, like something that was more maybe colorful or novelty style, probably like the butterfly bag I talked about in my YouTube shorts, or one of the box geometric bags that she wears later. Other than that, it was a good episode, and it was interesting finding out more about this bag.